Hello everybody, I'm Barry, and today I'm going to be talking about the Otsutsukis once again, but actually this video is quite different in the sense that I've never really talked about Ishiki and how strong he really is. And as far as Otsutsukis go, he's sort of the daddy of the group. I don't think anyone really wants to disagree that he's the strongest of the Otsutsukis that we've seen, but I do want to see if he is strong enough to take on all of the others at once. But before I start, I just want to thank you guys for all the support recently. I don't know what has happened to my channel, but I've gotten like more views in the past month than I had since I started the channel. And I'm getting new subscribers pretty much every day, which is crazy. So yeah, I just want to thank you guys for watching these videos. And I'm going to keep putting them out as long as I can, really. I think it's really fun to just make up these random battles. So if you guys have any ideas in the comments, just let me know. But to start, I think we should really quickly find the characters that each of the Otsutsukis scaled to and compare them to Ishiki. And it's no surprise that Naruto and Sasuke are going to be used as bases of strength throughout this video a lot, as they've fought pretty much every character I'm about to talk about. So yeah, let's just start with Momoshiki, and we might as well just throw Kinshiki in there and talk about fused Momoshiki, because both of them combined is stronger than them separate. If that wasn't the case, there would be no reason for Momoshiki to eat Kinshiki in the first place. So fused Momoshiki was defeated by a half chakra Naruto and Sasuke pretty easily, and his taijutsu was obviously inferior to a half chakra Naruto. So I don't think it's much of a stretch right off the bat to say that fused Momoshiki scales to around Hokage Naruto at full power. But just to give him some leeway, some benefit of the doubt, I'll say fused Momoshiki scales to above Hokage Naruto, but not by very much, because like I said, Naruto and Sasuke both at half chakra. Being stronger than Momoshiki definitely leads you to believe that one of them at full strength could probably pull it off, especially Naruto with his shadow clones and superior taijutsu. Sasuke is more of a debate, but I feel like Naruto could definitely do it. But like I said, we'll just say, for the sake of the argument, fused Momoshiki is stronger than a full power Naruto. As for Kaguya, I actually made a video going over how strong she is in relation to fused Momoshiki, and I'll just give you the outcome real quick. Fused Momoshiki is in fact stronger than Kaguya. If you want the full explanation, again, go and watch that video, but I'm just gonna say she is the same level as fused Momoshiki just to make it easier on all of us to understand. And I'm sort of trying to highball all of these characters, so there's no real argument that I'm sort of lowballing them and undermining their strength. So yeah, Kaguya, fused Momoshiki, will say they're around the same strength above Hokage Naruto. But here comes the hard part, and that's Urashiki. Now, I'm just gonna go off of what we saw in the show. He really didn't do all that much and lost to Jiraiya, Kid Naruto, Boruto, and sort of Sasuke, but he wasn't really fighting all that much. He was weakened and didn't aid in the fight. However, he was stalling Gaara and Sasuke fighting together before the whole going back in time thing, so I'm just gonna say he's around adult Sasuke level. This can be completely negated by him being outsmarted by Gaara and Chochiro in the Chunin exams, but I'm just gonna absolutely highball this guy and say he is adult Sasuke's strength at full power. But with that out of the way, we have determined that at the absolute best, fused Momoshiki and Kaguya are both just above a full power Hokage Naruto, meaning the two of them, or three of them if you include Kinshiki as a fruit, would in fact beat full power Naruto and Sasuke, similar to a situation like we saw in Jigen versus Naruto and Sasuke. And they would also have another Sasuke level Otsutsuki in Urashiki to help. So essentially we can just condense this all into the Otsutsukis being highballed to over two full power Narutos and a full power Sasuke. Now it's time for Ishiki, the big boy. We'll talk about Jigen first, which is Ishiki in his insanely weakened form. And he absolutely played around with and stomped a full power Naruto and Sasuke going all out. That feat alone would mean that Jigen is at least as strong as Urashiki and either fused Momoshiki or Kaguya, since we've already determined that Urashiki highballs to a full power Sasuke and fused Momoshiki or Kaguya to just above a full power Naruto. And once Jigen was killed and Ishiki was finally revived, it was even more of a stomp when he fought full power Naruto, Sasuke, and Boruto. Now, I'm not gonna say that Boruto is anywhere near strong enough to make up the extra Hokage Naruto level of strength to beat the Otsutsukis, but I am gonna say that having a second Naruto would probably not have done anything to change the outcome of that fight. Naruto was already making seemingly thousands of shadow clones against Ishiki, and he just dealt with them with absolutely 0 difficulty. Same in the Jigen fight. So multiplying those shadow clones by 2 would probably not have done all that much. But I guess what we really need to talk about is Naruto going into Baryon mode and finally getting above Isshiki's strength. But it was quite obvious that it was still a fight. Like, Ishiki didn't just get one-shotted and die. Naruto still had to give everything he had even in Baryon mode and still didn't end up killing him on his own. So to say that the rest of the Otsutsukis would beat Ishiki would mean you have to come to the conclusion that Baryon mode Naruto is somehow only 2 times his original strength, which is quite obviously not the case. And the reason I say 2 times is because he already stomped a full power Naruto, Sasuke, and Boruto, and after all that still had to fight a Baryon mode Naruto. You have to remember, all these characters were basically dead at the point of Baryon mode Naruto coming out. All it would have taken was Ishiki just either sealing them away or killing them if he wanted to, and he still ended up fighting a Baryon mode Naruto and not dying. And putting Baryon mode Naruto at only a 2 times multiplier of his original strength would still leave the argument that, oh, the Otsutsukis would still possibly have a chance. And now I haven't seen many calcs on this topic, but the lowest multiplier I've seen is 3 times his original strength, which in my opinion is an absolute low ball. But even if that was the case, it would still be enough to give Ishiki the fight against the rest of the Otsutsukis. He beat, like I said, a full power Naruto, full power Sasuke, full power Boruto, and withstood fighting an at least 3 times Naruto when he went into Baryon mode. So yeah, that's basically the outcome. Ishiki wins probably mid to high difficulty. And for those that are thinking, well, what about teamwork? What if they all work together to beat Ishiki as a group? And to that I say, please watch Jigen's fight and Isshiki's fight with Naruto and Sasuke again, and see how easily he just destroyed fleets of Naruto shadow clones that are all around Naruto's original strength. With Ishiki's abilities, it doesn't really matter the numbers. He literally just fires off those chakra rods to any amount of numbers and they just die. Like, numbers aren't really a big deal. As we saw with Baryon mode Naruto, it just took someone with his insane level of strength to overpower him. So yeah, if you guys disagree, please let me know why, and please give me some reasons as to why you think Ishiki loses to the rest of the Otsutsuki. And if you don't disagree, maybe hit the like button or subscribe or whatever you really want to do. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.